way across the country, headed for Ripon. Made a stop in Sacramento this morning.
Now take a look at it. Despite the rain, this 1978 Chevy Nova, a vintage sheriff's car, has now been restored and brought back to life by Steve Enkles. He's driving it from New Hampshire, where it was restored over 2.5 years ago, and is taking it to Ripon, where it will be on full display and dedicated to a Los Angeles County deputy killed in a crash in 1978. Enkles says he has no connection to the victim's family, but wants to do what he feels is right.
For me, from a historical perspective, I think it's important, but it's also important to help honor the fallen police personnel, emergency personnel. They do so much for us.
Such a nice gesture. Enkles says a lot of the parts are original, including the decal, which is the same one used in the 70s. The car will stay in Ripon, where it will be shown to the fallen deputy's daughter and his partner who was with him at the time of the crash.
Thank you, Joe. It's a pleasure to be here. It was a long ride. I didn't really have any connections out here except through Facebook, but Tom Sheehy is one of my homies from the East Coast, so it's great to be here. Thanks for the introduction. So, as Darrell said, I would like to pay tribute to a fallen Los Angeles County Sheriff Deputy, Walter Hannon Jr. End of watch was May 3rd, 1978. And I'd also like to recognize retired LASD Deputy Ernie Archuleta. This 1978 Chevy Nova 9C1 over there, he's a little shy. He was supposed to be up here today, but he decided to kind of act up. So we got him over there anyway. But basically, they were driving this 1978 Chevy Nova just like the one there. On May 3rd, 1978, both deputies were involved in a very severe car accident. We lost Walter Hannon Jr. In that accident. Ernie Archuleta, who is here, as I mentioned, has survived and is with us. So Ernie had to retire due to his medical issues from the accident. This Nova has been restored over the last 2.5 years to honor Deputy Walter Hannon Jr. and to recognize retired Deputy Ernie Archuleta for his service and sacrifice. Today we're here with Ernie and one of Deputy Walter Hannon Jr.'s daughters, Jennifer Ash, and her family. Thank you for being here and helping to make this moment so special.